Hey folks, Turbine Guy coming back at you on day 94 of the C-Note Saga. I am down here on the ice today, 60-degree day, but I certainly did not drive on. You can see the entrance conditions look just a tad bit unsafe. So I walked down here to do today's report, and like the title says, this saga could easily end. There's one way it could end today and just move on. And that's if the county decided that, hey, you know what? We're going to drop the lawsuit. For the good of everything, we're just going to move on with all of this. We're going to talk to Paul. We're going to try to figure this out. And it only makes sense because let's think back to what the lawsuit really is. The lawsuit is an injunction to immediately move the C-Note. Well, that's failed. That hasn't happened. And for damages or whatever to the landing. And maybe some parking fees to the landing. Well, that's awful funny. We are going to block your boat in and file a lawsuit to keep you from moving it so we can keep accruing the fees. We can say it's got to be here all year. Now, some people are saying ice out's going to be here soon enough. You look around, see all that liquid on top of the ice today. Beautiful little sunset coming, it looks like. But the boat really shouldn't go back in the water because it's got leakage issues that need to be repaired. Now, it's not a new boat. I got a Constellation at home, 27-foot Chris Craft Constellation, 1960. It's got a big old hole in the side of it. We got to fix that up. That's what happens with these boats. You got to fix them up, you got to work on them, you got to maintain them. And that's what this one needs. So, do we want, let's say the Turbine Guy's Hennepin County. I'll play Hennepin County today. If I am Hennepin County, and I want the boat moved out of there for safety reasons as fast as possible, I'm going to file a lawsuit, which takes forever. I'm going to deny the permit. I'm going to put barricades around the boat, and then I'm going to ask for fees for keeping the boat there and money for me moving the boat. It's a good thing I'm not Hennepin County because that's not what I would do. Not at all. This thing's got to go home. Road restrictions are almost here. I'm just waiting for them to pop up on the roads. Then, like I said, this road goes from 10 tons down to 9 tons. Hennepin County can solve this problem, can look like the good guy, and can decide, hey, let's just let that doggone thing go home. It's got a place to go. Give him the permit. Do it right. Let's get this saga over with. Over with. I mean, the lawsuit was about an immediate injunction to move the boat right away. Well, that ship sailed a long time ago. Long time ago. And the rest is for potential damages or storage. That can all be settled out later. Why does the boat and the truck, no less, which has nothing to do with the boat, why are they stuck here? Why are they kept here when the whole purpose of the lawsuit was to move the boat? Going to file a lawsuit to move the boat. I'm not going to issue you a permit to do so. I'm going to put barricades around preventing it. And by the way, if you move it, boy, you'll see some problems then. Well, it's time to move on from that. It's time maybe for the county to admit, well, didn't quite do the right thing. Time for the county to move on. Hey, time for the county to move on. Time for the C-Note to go home. And you know what? It's time for the saga to end. Spring is here. People are going to want to be using that couple of 3 weeks. The lawyers should know the legal system does not move that fast. And if they didn't get their injunction right away, it ain't going to happen. Just ain't going to happen. Time to move on. Hennepin County. Spring Park came around. Time for Hennepin County to jump on board. Time for Hennepin County to not give in, but to accept maybe, the county isn't always right. Turbine Guy, signing off.